Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm building the blue house for the blue generation for the Not So Berry challenge. It was a while ago that I built this and now realised that that would cause a horrendous problem for damp with the way that I've done a sort of prism with that middle portion of the roof. I know it's The Sims, so it doesn't really matter, but yeah, so this was the final generation of the challenge, or at least the final generation with the adult. I had a little bit of money to play with, not a whole ton, but enough. It has actually been so long that I don't remember my Sims names. I believe that's Sapphire Berry with the blue and pink hair, and then her husband. And yeah, I'm not sure what sort of style I thought. I think it was just, a regular suburban sort of style. I'm not well versed on styles of houses. I just like to build, and then when I see other people's videos I think, wow, I should really look more at architecture, because I know nothing. The house you see to the left of the screen just now was also me. It's a very similar style actually, now that I look at it. But I have been practicing my building since, so perhaps you'll see another new building, as in I have built it recently, not just new to the channel. It's very interesting because when I built this, I'm not sure if anyone else does this, but when I build a house, I always end up building and extending and just developing the house. So I think these guys had 3 children. So yeah, that's me trying to figure out, hey, this is kind of unsymmetrical. How do I do this? Yeah, these guys had 3 children and only 2 bedrooms upstairs. So I had to mess around with that, which is not on the video, but when I played it later, I messed around with the floor plan. And so obviously, being the blue generation, blue is the colour that features the most in this build, and I try not to go too overboard, although looking at that toilet I'm like, wow, that's a bit too overboard, which is why I'm sure I change it. And this is back as well before I was really filtering the object, because now I would be like filter by blue. Blue, probably black and white, or maybe just even blue and black, because the doors and the windows. As I say, I'm not the best at building. I enjoy it, but yeah, there's so much I can learn. I think it's because, here in the UK, there's just, I feel like every house is pretty similar. There's not a whole lot of imagination, I shall say, when it comes to things like that. If you are from the UK, you'll know what I mean, but if you're not from the UK, there are new builds, like lots of new housing estates, I guess, popping up, and all you see is like literally the same house repeated over and over and over again. So it's not imaginative by any stretch of the imagination. That was probably a bit of a pun, but that wasn't intended. Here I am trying to line up the fridge because it really annoys me that it just doesn't fit in the gap. Like, it should fill up the whole gap. But I can't say anything because my oven in my own house has gaps on the side, and it's annoying. Anyway, I was like, I'm sure there's a fridge that fits under here. This is the one. Although it's off center, which is just annoying me. But yeah, all the new builds, or it's like they have like 3 styles of the house. So unless you look at something older, you're not going to get like an individual house. That's not the word I'm looking for. A unique house. So older houses are. I'm trying to do the trick where I get it to snap, but it's not. There you go. It was too close to the counter. And now I'm realizing, wow, you're running out of money. So it's like, okay, a couch, a chair, a TV. Because I haven't done anything apart from the bathroom upstairs. That's the only thing I've done. And I found myself often doing this cheat for the TV, just getting the small one and using the right angle bracket key, so the square bracket, to size it up so it looks like they're richer than they are. And now on to the upstairs. We have a random little landing in the hallway, so I just put a plant there because just, I don't know if you've seen the meme, if you consume as much Sims content as I do, you've probably seen the meme of, oh, empty corner, and then it's like that leaking water container, and then it's the guy slapping on the like the duct tape, and it says a plant. I don't describe memes very well, apparently. But yes, as I was saying, the houses here are just very unimaginative. You see, streets in America, Canada, Australia, every other country that speaks English apart from us. As their first language, I should say. Yeah, they have individual, interesting, just houses that all look different from each other, but you walk down a street in the UK and it's like, wow, that's the same house over and over and over again. The only thing that's different is the curtains and the garden and things like that. So for this house at this point, they don't have any children, but children are planned. Obviously, it's a legacy challenge. But as I say, I do think it's the last. But you can't just be like, oh, you're the last ones, no kids for you. So, yeah, I grabbed some toys and plop them around, and yeah, lots of choice for the kiddo. Don't know what I'm trying to make space for. That makes sense. Although with the move objects cheat on, I'm not sure that the doll's house is going to work that way. Yeah, so now all that's left to do is outside. And most people use debug objects for outside, and I probably should as well, but I do. Look at me. Yeah, so all debug objects are free. The flowers normally look brighter than that, but seasons. So yeah, just grabbing a bunch of plants and a bridge by accident. And yeah, debug has some interesting things, and there's a tree in the house. Anyway, just tidying up the terrain, and I think I do a little, just put in like a fence, and then we have a mailbox, and I do believe we're almost at the end. So I hope you enjoyed the build with me. Just a kiddie pool just to finish up the build. But yes, I hope you enjoyed, and